first college football playoff rankings drop. 12-team playoff. Let's take a look, see who's overrated, underrated, what's right. I mean, I don't think there's much wrong with the list, but there's some things that are a little interesting. I got no problems with the top 5. I mean, I feel like the top 3, I'm an Ohio State fan, but I feel like the top 3 can kind of go any sort of way. Ohio State, Indiana, A&M, all undefeated, no problem, and honestly, no real problem in any order for those 3. Alabama at 4, Georgia at 5, Ole Miss number 6, BYU number 7. BYU's the last undefeated team besides the top 3 in D1. I think you could probably switch them, but maybe not yet. I get the argument for Ole Miss with the SEC schedule, but game of the week this weekend, number 7 versus number 8, BYU, Texas Tech. I think if BYU wins that game and wins that game handedly, they have to jump up probably to the top 5 because that's a signature win. Like I said, Texas Tech at 8, Oregon at 9. Again, you could probably flip-flop those 2 as well, but that's just getting picky right there. Oregon's one loss was to the number 2 team in the country, but it was at home, and it ended up, the box score might not reflect it as much, but the game got out of hand towards the end. The first bad ranking, I think, is at number 10. Shout out Tommy Hot Hands. I know you're a fan. I don't think Notre Dame's a top 10 team. I don't know if they're a top 15 team, honestly, at this point in the season. Texas A&M at home by 1 score. They don't have the signature win. They got 2 losses. The losses didn't look bad. Texas A&M by 1 point is not a bad loss. Miami at the time, not a bad loss, but now it is not looking great. And I'm not saying Louisville should be a top 10 team, but Louisville beat Miami. Notre Dame did not, and they're 5 spots apart. Louisville's only a 1-loss team. I don't know if Notre Dame should be in the top 12. Texas at 11. I mean, they have a great defense, one of the best in the country. Not the best, but one of the best. They beat Oklahoma. They have the head-to-head, who Oklahoma's number 12, and I don't necessarily hate their ranking. They just beat Vandy. That was a crazy game. I don't hate it, but at number 11 right now, with the conference winners getting guaranteed spots and a group of 5 team getting a spot, they could be on the outs, which brings us to number 12, Oklahoma. Don't hate it either. Both those teams, Texas and Oklahoma, great defenses, but Oklahoma's offense hasn't looked the same since Mateer got hurt. I know he's back now, but they got to get back into the swing of things. Then we get to Utah at number 13. I think they're a good football team. I think 13's a little high. Probably have them closer to the 17, 18 range personally. But, a couple big wins here and there. They could be in the playoff. Then we get interesting. 14 and 15 being Virginia and Louisville. I think these are both really good football teams. Not top 12, but I like them at 14 and 15, maybe even above Utah. And I do think at this moment, I don't think they'll finish there, but at this moment, they should be ranked higher than Notre Dame. I'm going back to Notre Dame here. I think they're a good football team. I don't want to play them in the playoffs. But based on their body of work, I cannot say they're a top 10 team in the country right now. But is this the committee showing favoritism to Notre Dame, who's not in a conference? They don't play a conference championship game. So once the season's done, they can't really move that much unless you got some conference winners who are behind them who would jump in. But I think Virginia's a good team. I love Louisville. I think Louisville's a great team. That's our top 15.